my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn it into stomach. Yeah, feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby night. I feel like a trigger with the 4-5 up one. Feel like
So I'm just gonna be
I
frank
said
about it.
what I said.
You said something about Easy, man. I think that's what
No,
you said. You
I
ain't say that?
don't remember me saying that.
Okay, just making sure. Just want to be frank about it. Want to be straightforward. Yeah. I'm out though.
Don't, don't come up here yelling.
Ain't nobody yelling. I'm here.
What's up, yo?
What's going on, bro?
Ain't shit. I'm chilling. How you
You know what I mean? Well, I'm good. I'm happy you home.
doing? You should be.
I don't know about all of that, but
Should be.
I'm happy you home.
Why would
I'm, you
you?
know what I mean? I don't know, but there ain't no reason for me not to be happy you
I
home.
mean, you should be. I mean, so you can see. So I mean, never mind. Yeah, you should
I
be.
mean, I mean to see what?
Huh?
I mean to see what?
So you could. I feel like you hit a wall, but I feel like never mind. Never mind.
I hit a wall. I wouldn't
Nah,
say I hit a wall.
nah. I feel like you was. I feel like you was learning something, and you was learning well, and the book that you was reading from got taken from.
Hmm.
But
I learned from you.
the book back now.
And
So now you could. I feel like I mean when the book got.
I wouldn't say I didn't learn from you. I learned from you.
I know
Of course I did.
but we real enough to we know that. You know what I mean? We
Okay.
know that shit. Shit, me making you gun titles is a part of your extension. I built that.
It
You
is.
know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You where you at? Cause that's where I felt like you should be for sure. You definitely that talented.
Yeah, I mean, but once you left, I took this shit over though.
You did what?
I said, once you left, I took this shit over.
You ain't do nothing more than I let you do.
I mean, when I was gun titles, I was doing whatever I wanted then.
I mean, under my tutelage, but for sure, I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Oh man, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I missed you though, yeah?
Of course you did. I mean, like, come on, man. They're like, man, come on. Of course you did.
Yeah, man. But I
What good
mean,
is
niggas wanna see
what good is
niggas
Batman
wanna see
without the Joker?
I mean, niggas wanna see you with Mook, but you know where you gotta go. You know what you gotta do though.
I ain't gonna lie, Easy. I don't want, man.
You know what you gotta do.
You might
And
you might
I
be
just
the
heard you
easiest.
tell
You
Mook.
might be the easiest fight
I just heard you tell Mook you gotta keep it real. We was gonna do this before you got booked.
for sure. Nah, for sure.
Okay.
Nah, for sure.
So
I
you know,
wouldn't take that away from that.
so same shit that Mook did with Hitman. I did it worse because Hitman actually fought.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? And couple of niggas try to drag a nigga through the mud, but it ain't about nothing. We all been through it. If you the top of the top, you been through it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the top of the top. And guess what? I'm still your whole time you was there. I was talked about every single fucking day. You hear me? Every day,
They had the shit. Jesus going.
24/7. I'm talking 24/7.
Jesus going. The fuck? The fuck? Who else
You
we
know what I mean?
about? You do know.
I,
You do know. Like you was part of my master plan, though, right? You know that, right?
um, I would say this. I remember when we was on a live one time, and I said I came to gun titles because it was a plan of mine, and you said, "Well, I put you on gun titles because it was a plan of mine." So
Right. Hey,
I
you next,
would
white
say
boy.
that.
Don't go nowhere, white boy. I'm listening.
So I will say that. But
Okay.
I mean, it's. I don't got nothing bad to say about you, nigga. But
I know that. We ain't got it.
you know what I
You
mean?
know how this.
Yeah.
You know how this go. Listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, man. You look good, man. I remember my grandmother used to put all that grease on my face to go to school and shit. She'd put my socks on, put my grease on my face. That's how I feel like I got you ready for school. That's it, man. And you did what you're supposed. You did what you're supposed to. Face greasy and shit.
I mean, you definitely got niggas convinced that without you, I probably wouldn't be here. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, that's like I say this. Your talent is your talent, so you can't take that away from you. But the way that I made it my business to alter certain things in your career, I can say that I'm a big part of it. I wouldn't say that like I can't say it because you talented. So we can't say if Surf never snatched Easy up, Easy doesn't become Easy. But it's fair to say that 40%, 30-40% of Easy's accomplishments is via like this shit is a ladder. You got to grab one pole and let the next one go grab the next one. So at a point in your career, it's like, oh, he heating up. Oh, Surf say he one of them ones. Oh, Surf make him gun titles. Oh, Surf call Beasley and say, do this, do this, do this, do that. And you get that little upper. It's like, you playing Mario Brothers, you just skip 4 or 5 levels because you running with the titles. That just come with that you could have been whoever I decided to, you know what I mean? And in reality, if they had your characteristic traits, because that's a
Right.
part of it. The reason that I chose Easy is because of who you are, though. You get what I'm saying? So it's my mastermind and mixed with your talent. But I mean, nonetheless, you are who you are. It's so funny how the generations change. Though. Like I finished talking to Mook, then I call you and it's cute. It's cute. It is.
Well, I mean, you know how this battle rap shit go though.
Right.
So let me ask you something. You think you gonna like come back and like save it?
I really do think y'all made a mess of this shit. And it really might really take a group huddle more than it take like it's not a space like if we being on a serious note, like all jokes aside
Mm-hmm.
right now, this shit needs a group huddle, like a behind the scenes group huddle for it to get structurally back right.
I agree. I agree with you.
It's
I agree
not,
with that.
yeah, it's this not a spaces, this not a make up groups and go midnight madness type of thing. This is like a real conversation amongst the talent and amongst the leagues because you got the talent killing each other, tearing each other down. Then you got the leagues doing stuff that's not conducive for the talent. You get what I'm saying? So with those things all clicking at the same time, we ain't doing nothing but just sinking the ship because this a ship. No matter how much motherfuckers fuck with each other, this a ship. You get what I'm saying? So with it being one ship, everything got to be in rotation. It take like 30, 40, 50 people to run a whole ship. So with that being said, battle rap is that. So now if you got 15 different leagues spreading the product thin, because any product need to be packaged up and sold as one. You got 16 leagues spreading the product thin. You know what I mean? You got battlers battling on putting certain type of battles that's not supposed to be on certain platforms. We all know all this though. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? Like I said, the level of like for me to come home and the space to be so close between like I brought it up a couple times, but the fans and the battlers is like it's no line drawn.
You started that though.
Who me?
Mm-hmm.
Not at all.
When we had the spaces, now I give you credit. Everybody can say I always told niggas your spaces was because when we first had the first Midnight Madness spaces, we had 1,000 people in there all the time, 24/7,
For
right?
sure. See,
You
but
get what I'm saying like that. So I will say that like
this is
your
another
spaces.
tool. This was for me, not to cut you off. This was another
Mm-hmm.
tool for us to bring them closer to us. But from
Yeah.
here, right? Like you never gonna see 25 fans as speakers in my.
No, that's a fact.
You know what I'm
But you
saying?
did start bringing them up though at first
Of course,
because they
because
wasn't up at first though.
right, but it's ways like it's still levels to it. Like I said, I gave an example. I said a battle might be on Sunday. We just freestyling. The battle's in Houston on Sunday. You got fans and battlers landing on Thursday and Friday. They fraternizing all weekend until the battle. You know what I mean? Like if the Celtics about to play the Spurs, Wimby ain't with the fan on Sunday. Wimby ain't with the fans out having drinks Thursday and Friday. So what it is like you niggas have befriended the consumer so much that they don't care to spend a dollar. They don't value the product that y'all giving no more because it's almost like when a motherfucker's a fan, they're pressing play, they're buying, they're traveling, they're y'all. I mean, niggas watered this shit down. Nigga, like, yeah, I ain't gotta go see him in Houston. He gonna be in Cleveland in 2 months. I ain't gonna see him in Cleveland. He gonna be in New York, and you know what I mean. You got some of the best niggas in the world battling 22 times a fucking year.
I mean, so well, nigga, you never was a fan of battling too much. You used to tell all of us in the squad that we not battling them that much, right?
Y'all, you're not supposed
So,
to. You're not
right.
supposed to. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to conduct your business in the battles that you do have. If you conduct your business properly, because tell me this: what's the difference from getting 8,000 for one battle or battling 4 times in 4 months for 2,000 each time?
It ain't no difference.
Is
You're
that
just putting out more material.
I told you I've been telling you that for years. So a nigga battled 4 times and get $2,000 4 times, and he made 8. Or he could shut the fuck up, take the right battle, make the 8, and budget his money right.
That's true.
But motherfuckers running around here like it's a million people you could battle. You got to understand everybody has a window. Like you gonna get to that window at some point. Right now, you going through your phase of battling everybody. You could look up like you know what I mean. Some of these battlers could say, "Damn, I damn near battled everybody." So
Right.
once that window start closing, now you look up and you're not making as much. Niggas is blowing through money like tomorrow ain't like tomorrow, just tomorrow. Like, oh yeah, I'll just battle again. If niggas was better with their money and better with budgeting and treating this shit like it ain't forever, motherfuckers would have more bread and motherfuckers wouldn't have to battle for every 60 days. It's still product placement. Jordans is gonna sell for forever because they're hard to get.
So you want to tell me you wasn't in that bitch like smiling that I took the joint over though?
You said I wasn't smiling that you
You
took
wasn't
battle.
in that bitch smiling that I took this shit over?
Um, was I smiling that you took it over? I was proud of you for doing everything that you like. You spongy, and spongy means like you soak Paul, you soak it all up. You know what I mean? So
I
with
dig
you
it. I
with you
dig it.
having the right company and the right you know what I mean the right niggas in front of you and surrounding you, you took what you were supposed to out of it. You know what I mean? You took parts of Tay Rock, you took parts of Surf, and you did what you were supposed to do. It. Anybody that didn't do that would have been crazy.
That's true.
So you did what you were supposed to do. I mean, like it was a little fast. It was a little up and down thing because I don't feel like you was as hot as you was. You are as hot as you is now as you was in the middle of my bed. So it was like a little roller coaster, you know what I mean, type thing like that. So you got to get your longevity up though, because some of us been who we is for forever. But it's cute though. You definitely doing your thing.
I mean, that's still 5 though. So what? 2019, I got the URL.
Right,
Right. I was gun titles 2022.
right. Congratulations. Right,
Right. All right. It's 2026.
right.
And since you've been gone, I've been damn near the topic of everybody.
Yo, I
You
ain't gonna
like
lie.
numbers.
I got a couple of them clips. I got a couple of them clips and shit. That I had clipped up and shit. Just that made me feel good though. Like a lot of your sentences started off like, "Now that surf gone, blah 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 blah." I
I
said,
never said no shit like that.
"What?
You know what I mean? Here's the thing.
You telling me you never
I
said with surf not what?"
hold on. I'm never in competition with you because one thing
No,
about
I don't mean
niggas
it
is
in a bad way. I'm
yeah,
not saying
yeah.
now that surf going like in a bad way.
I just remember when I was coming up and you used to be like, watch the numbers, right?
Right,
Right? When I was coming up and when I got there, the numbers was going up when I
right,
got there. And when I got to the point where I could tell niggas, watch the numbers,
right,
then it what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna act like that, that I wasn't under good company.
right,
You hear what I'm saying? Like, cause that's what made me, who I am, along with, being around with Verb and being around with you and even being around Cassidy.
right.
You know what I'm
So my
saying? Like
question,
that. Like
my
it.
question is this:
Mm-hmm.
you had a blog and you said something along the lines of Surf gotta see me. He have to see me now. Surf gotta see me. Where did that come from?
What it would have to come from who else am I going battle? Like I only got 5. I got 5 last major battles left. That's you. That's Rock. That's Mook. And that's Arsenal. And if you want to add Lux in there, you can add Lux in there.
Mm.
Technically, I didn't battle everybody else. I battled Clips. I battled Shine, and
So
you
why
was there for
wouldn't
majority of my come up. So
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like so, I battled all the important people. I got Hitman. I got all of them.
right,
So for real, using the strategy that you use. I don't battle people just to battle them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. So all of my hit list for the last 5 years is heavy.
Right.
You can't find a mid tier on that bitch.
Okay.
So you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Yeah, you could do Mook, but you and Mook okay, y'all been here for a minute. Yeah, shit like that. I think our storyline is a little bit better.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Plus, I always told you had to see me regardless. That was the deal when I got the gun titles. So let's keep it a dollar. I said, yo, I'm gonna fuck with y'all niggas, but I want to battle all of y'all niggas.
For sure. You can't. That's 1,000%. You know, that's what's going on.
You know what I mean? You could have called me though, but it's all right though. It means we gonna get to that time. You know what I mean?
Nah, I couldn't have called you. Once you
You
listen, you
could have.
could have. You'll still be the man, right? You'd have probably been bigger if you would have stayed gun title, stupid. But I can't coach you through everything. Soon
It's
as
a
Big
little
Dog leave,
different.
soon as Big Dog leave, nigga want to make a hard right. That was stupid. Okay?
No,
But
no,
we
that
gonna
was
talk about
young
that
niggas.
later though.
Yeah. We gonna talk
We're
about
gonna
it
talk
later. We
about your
gonna talk about it
disloyalty
later.
later. I got a whole round and
Oh,
a half
this
on that.
life. And I got a good round and a half about that too
Yeah,
to you as well,
got
good
about a
brother.
round and a half on your disloyalty. I mean, but we get
Ooh,
that at a later
ooh.
date.
Hey, it is what it is. It's all of that. But we definitely got some things to talk about.
Hello,
Well, you know.
hello.
All right, nigga.
I s
You know,
Good
I
night. Have a good
appreciate you being home.
as you should. Now you get some guidance back in your life.
No, you can just get a little attention back off me a little bit.
Nah,
I'm cool. I'm ready to put my feet up a
this
little
shit
bit.
wasn't nothing but nobody don't want the blonde leading the blonde. I mean, that's all. That was the blonde
I,
leading. That was the blonde leading the blonde.
I was leading these niggas there straight. I got my league. I got one of the best new niggas in battle rap from my leadership.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, that's a fact.
Oh,
A
okay.
fact. You want to talk numbers? All my battles besides the last two millions. I know you like that type of talk,
I
right?
do like that talk. Talk to me
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Last 3 years, I'm the highest viewed battle rapper in the world. That's a fact.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. If you want to
I mean,
check that too. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Last 3 years, I'm the most talked about battle rapper in the world. If you want to check that, you can check that too. So if you want to talk about statistics and facts, nigga, you need to come holler at me.
I hear
But
that.
I'm glad you home,
You was busy,
and
you
now
know.
you can be the algorithm.
You was busy out here battling and doing your algorithm thing. I was just on the yard, niggas carrying my commissary, shit like that. You know what I mean? That type shit. Slapping,
you
slapping
know,
CO bitches on the ass and shit. Having my way in there, having my way in there the same way I had my way out here. But
you
that was my
already know.
life at the time.
I respect that.
You was getting
I
your
respect
rounds
that.
off, and in the battle world, I was spinning on the yard, spinning rounds with the lifers and shit, man. Just had you. Sometimes we gotta do things.
As you should,
You
but
know
you
you
already
know
know.
you ain't never seen nothing like this though, right? You know that though.
I mean, I seen it before. I was with you.
No, you stood behind it. You ain't never had to stood and pause. You ain't never had to stand in front of it.
I was with you. I was with you. You. First of all, number one, I think you're one of the best motherfuckers in the world.
Thank
One,
you. That
right,
made my night. Thank you, sir.
right. But you know when you used to call me, you know I'm always prepared. You like, damn, E, you already done? Yes.
Oh, nah,
It's
for sure.
ready.
Yeah, you
It's
one of the
there.
most well prepared battle rappers I know. But
You know what I mean? We got.
being prepared and being ready is two different things. Being prepared just means that you have the tools needed for the job. Being ready means that you can handle the job with those tools when you get there.
Mm,
So I don't just need you to be prepared. I need you to be ready.
mm.
Because when I call, you know what you're gonna do, right?
I'm gonna say what? Yeah.
You're gonna pick up 1,000%.
I mean, of course I'm gonna pick
Oh,
up.
I know.
Why wouldn't I?
I know that. That's all. Yeah, you're gonna say
I
yeah.
mean, why
When I
wouldn't
say it's easy time, easy gonna say let's go because easy ain't really. I mean, like it's easy's a light whore. Like the Instagram bitches out there, like they can't wait for a good. Like the Instagram bitches can't wait for a good setting. Bitch let you
I?
fly her
Oh
out
man.
cause she know you gonna have her in Miami or have her in Tulum. You know the type of lights I'm gonna put you in front of. I'm gonna treat you
I
like
am
one of
the
these.
light, but
I'm
right
gonna treat
now
you
I
like.
am the light though. Right now I am the
Are
light.
you dumb?
No, I'm not dumb.
You
I'm the
are
light.
talking on a space of minds by myself. No extra
Yeah,
hosts,
that's
no extra battle
but
rappers. It's 1.6 in here. Go
But
start.
it's
Go
your
start a
first
space.
space. It should be 2.5. It's your first
Easy,
space.
easy. Go start a
I
space.
don't need to start a
Oh,
space
all right.
already.
That shit
I
have
mean, listen, I
13
ain't
niggas
just
in it,
come.
and they all be from
Listen,
PA.
nigga, I haven't had 13 niggas in spaces since 2002. But that shit ain't wasn't even there
You
yet.
said
I would never have 13 spaces
2002.
in there. I would just FaceTime them niggas. I ain't gonna have 13 niggas
So
in there.
yeah, nah,
I
I'm gonna
think
treat
see,
you.
oh well,
Oh
let
yeah, I'm
me
gonna
give you a
treat you.
little bit of, let me give you a little 411
I'm
for
gonna
you.
treat you like the
Shit
latest.
changed though.
You know this nigga.
Shit changed a little bit out of here, sir. Shit changed
No,
a little
see,
bit.
nah. You know this nigga a thigh.
All your friends, I done paid them niggas rent for the last 2 years. I paid all your friends rent.
I was paying my rent from the joint.
I mean, I respect it. You know me, I was going to Aruba, I was in the Bahamas, you know what I'm saying? I was in Jamaica,
That's
what
cute.
I mean? I was in Canada,
That's
you know
cute.
what I'm saying? I
With
was
your ex,
chilling, I was feet up.
with your ex girlfriend.
I mean, I wouldn't say ex,
Oh, okay. Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean?
Let's
I
check.
wouldn't hit that.
Right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
I wouldn't say that, but I mean, if that's what you want to, yeah, it could be. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't say that.
right.
You know better than that. You more in tune than that.
Okay. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you know
Mm-hmm.
this nigga weird. This nigga got a picture. This nigga wins champion of the year and go and post a picture with it with the belt. Bull.
He want your attention. Now, if you battle A Ward before any of us, you out of pocket.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta get this man his space and shit.
All
Don't
right,
go
I'm
nowhere.
going. All right, see the ball.